While you're here, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Continue the conversation over on the Discord. Also, check out the Comic Phanatic site for the latest in previews, reviews, news, and interviews, along with fun, unique features and daily updates. And don't forget to follow and like Comic Book Theater and Comic Phanatic on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Comic Book Theater. Jay here with another review. Today we'll be reviewing Titans, Season 2, Episode 6. Title of this episode is Connor. Yeah, that's right. This is the episode that deals with Superboy. And we start off with the ending of last episode. You know, Jason is falling down and he's like, in this free fall, he's like, falling. And everybody, Dick is just sitting there, looking down at Jason. And we cut to the ending of last season, which was Connor breaking out Cadmus lab. We find rescuing Crypto and all, and we find out that he does that because he gets the name Connor because he finds the uniform he takes says Connor on it, so that's why he says his name. And we see him as he goes on his journey, and he's walking down the streets of Metropolis. It's a bright sunny day, and he gets we find out that he's basically the scientist who created him is saying that he's basically a baby. He's experiencing everything for the very first time. So he's walking down the street, and he gets to the other side of the street, and there's a big patch of sun there, and he just sits there and he goes like this, like he's just soaking up the sun's rays, and he's enjoying it for the first time because it's just awesome, feeling that sun. So then he sees these street vendors, that sell the DVDs and all that stuff. So they're selling stuff, T-shirts and everything, and one has a black and red Superman shirt, and he sees it and he's drawn to it, and he takes it, and then the guy's like, "Yo, what you doing?" And he has this flash of a memory, and it's of Lionel. After a bottle breaks, of alcohol, he goes like this to Lex. Well, we're assuming it's Lex. And Connor experienced it like it's his memory. He's like this. He's like, "No, please don't hurt me." And the guy's like, "Well, I'm not going to do anything, but you can't just walk away with the shirt. You got to buy it." He was like, "How do I buy it?" He was like, "How do I do that?" And he was like, "You got to give me money." He tells him how much it is. And he's like, "We don't have money." He was like, "Well, come back when you got money." And then him and Crypto leave, and they see this guy holding up this woman, trying to steal her money, her purse, and Connor comes up, grabs the gun, breaks it, and says, "Well, are you okay?" And she was like, "Yes, he was trying to steal my money." He was like, "You got money?" And he just throws the guy. He's like, "Can I have your money?" And she's like, "Here." She gives him the purse, and he's like, he walks away, he's all happy, he's like, because he's going to get his shirt. So next we see him with the shirt, and, he starts to have memories of everything, and then he hears, chemist people coming, and he, ducks. And the scientist said that, he might have DNA memory, memory that is from his two parents. And he sees a truck, like a bread truck, and it has this wheat, and he's like, "We gotta go home." And I guess he must have more money left over from, the lady's purse, because he gets a ticket and he goes to Kansas. And he walks up to his house, and the old man in his vision, who is Lionel Luthor, is blind, is on this the porch. And he's like, "Who's there?" And he's like, "It's me." And he was like, "I think I used to live here." He was like, "What's your name?" He was like, "Connor." He was like, "I don't know any Connor." He said, "But you're more than welcome to come in now in the rain." And he goes up to the house, he takes him in. Connor's having these memory flashes. He sees the pictures of Lex Luthor. The father, Lionel's very proud of Lex, but, it says that, there's something wrong with him. And he was like, "You used to beat him." And he was like, "No, I never did that. I don't know why you believe his lies or whatever." He was like, "Yes, you did." And he was like, "I want you to leave." And then Canvas people come in and they start shooting out the place. Superboy starts, getting into mode. He stops everything from hitting him. Before that, he does mention about the the house wasn't the way you said he thought it was. It was supposed to be like, supposed to have a red barn and this. And he was like, oh, I think you talk about the Kent house down the street, down the road. He was like, that my boy used to be friends with their boy, and he was like, Clark, and he was like, yes, Clark Kent. So I just wanted to say that. But yeah, the Camas people are shooting, and like he's protecting Lionel, and then he goes out and he sees the truck, and he uses X-ray vision. Nice display of his powers in this scene too. As he's fighting people, he uses his breath, he uses heat vision. Crypto gets into it, biting people, using his heat vision. But they're one by one, they're all going down, and he sees in the truck the woman, so he walks over to it, stops the truck from getting away. She tells him basically that he's a clone of Superman and Lex Luthor. He's like, everybody loves Superman, he helps everybody. And she's like, yes. And he was like, nobody likes Lex Luthor. And she was like, not really, And she decides to protect him, and they go to hide out. But then she decides, she needs to teach him and let him know more about him and more about Lex Luthor, why he should stay away from him. And she takes him to San Francisco, where the original experiment was, where you see the first 12 in the lab, the first 12 experiments, and he's like, I'm not real, like I'm a mistake and all that. And she's like, no, you're not. She's like, you're not bad, you're not a mistake. She was like, just, we need to do good. And they start, the Candace people are starting to come. He's like, they're here again. And she's like, you gotta leave. You two gotta leave. And he was like, but I can save you, they're gonna kill you. And she was like, she's like, to do that, you have to kill them. And she's like, and I don't want you to be a bad person. Just go be a good person. And so he leaves with Crypto, and we see him, Mercy Graves comes, and she's like, we tried your way, yeah, we're going to do mine. And she loads a clip of kryptonite bullets, and she goes after him. And we see him walking down the street, and he's ignoring someone getting beat up, because he's like, come on, Crypto, we can't do anything. And then he sees Jason falling, and he just reacts, and he just jumps up on the car, and he jumps up on the building, and he jumps over to this building, up to this building, and he grabs him, and he falls down onto the car. And Jason's like, who the F are you? And he's like, I don't know. And they're standing up, and they're just talking, and then all of a sudden you hear boom, 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 and it's like push, push, and he's shot. And just then Dick and Corey come, and they're like, we gotta go. Something's wrong with him. He was shot. And then we see Mercy with the gun, and she has Crypto with a kryptonite collar around his neck. So she's got him, and she leaves with him, thinking Connor's dead. He's gonna be good as dead. So that's how the episode ends. I liked it. I thought it was a nice, solid episode. A nice twist on the origins of Superboy. It gives you a little bit of what we know and what we didn't know. I thought it was a lot quicker that he knew about Lex Luthor. I think it would have been better if we didn't learn about him being Lex Luthor's twin until later on. But I think they wanted to do something different, because we had that with the Young Justice story. That's how they played it out, where he found out eventually. I think this was a different take on it, and I liked it. So very solid episode so far. And so far, season 2 has been really solid. So I'm going to give this 4 3/4 stars. I thought this was a really good episode. You're a Superboy fan like me. This is going to be a really great episode for you to watch. So hope you guys watching. If you did, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. And let me know your thoughts on season 2 so far. What was your favorite episode so far? What episode are you most looking forward to so far? What do you think about Slade? What do you think about Connor? What do you think about Rose? What do you think about Raven? What do you think about all the Titans? What do you think about Garth and everything? Let me know. And I'm going to be back next week with another review of this for episode 7. Sorry I missed a couple of the episodes, but there were things going on and I didn't get a chance to do them. I just figured, instead of trying to catch up on those ones, doing those reviews, just go right into the next one, and that's why I did this one. So let me know all your thoughts and all that in the comments below, and don't forget to do all the good stuff, like subscribe and like and, all that stuff. But until next time, I will see you in the next review, and go Titans! Or no. That's not right? Is it? Titans together. That's the right one.